Good morning. This is Dylan Jovine with Behind the Markets. Happy Monday. Today is Monday, June 23rd. Another Monday as we march on through the year together. I'm grateful that you're on this journey with me. Today, I want to talk about the webinar we're having tomorrow at 1 o'clock, tomorrow, Tuesday at 1 o'clock. It's really interesting. I've been really following this AI and drug discovery story. Really the revolution that RFK has been really engineering at HHS, specifically, the FDA and a bunch of other things. And it's interesting, they're really pushing to remove animal testing, as we've talked about, as I talked about Friday, from drug development. And this is something that I've studied for quite a while, and I've been very fascinated by AI in drug discovery. It's funny, a lot of these business models were getting worked out. In the very beginning, some of these AI drug discovery companies, they were acting as a kind of a research software for big pharma. Then they started getting pieces of the drug sales, which is a very big deal. And now you see that the FDA is going to basically be mandating thousands and thousands of companies around the world that want to sell drugs in America. They cannot do animal testing. We're talking 6,000, 7,000 companies that might be forced to actually use a service that does this. And why? Why are we doing this? This actually has its roots in Operation Warp Speed, which was President Trump's big push to get COVID vaccines in 2020, which really was amazing. When you think about it, putting all this stuff with the political nonsense about COVID aside, what we did from a biotech perspective was unprecedented. It's just amazing, really just amazing. So I have some facts here. Animal testing comes in a bunch of stages, and it takes about 1 to 3 years. You have this early toxicity screening, which takes 3 to 6 months. Pharmacokinetics prediction takes another 6 to 12 months. Reproductive carcinogenicity takes 18 to 24 months. So it's crazy. Let me compare that with AI, how fast AI is. Early toxicity screening, days to 2 weeks, compared to 3 to 6 months for animal testing. Pharmacokinetics prediction, hours to days, compared to 6 to 12 months for animals. Reproductive carcinogenicity, blah, 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 blah. Simulated in weeks, compared to animal testing, 18 to 24 months. So basically, AI-based models shave 1 to 2 years off the preclinical timeline. And how effective is that? So basically, when you're looking at human predictability, animal testing is about 50 to 60%. We're mammals, if mice are mammals, or apes are mammals, et cetera, et cetera. But AI models are 70 to 85%. So they're 70 to 85% accurate in that area. Reproducibility, animal testing is moderate. AI-based models are high. So basically more accurate, they're faster. It's really crazy. And of course, there's no ethical concerns. And I love animals just as much as the next person, but I wouldn't stop animal testing out of fear of harming animals. It's a terrible thing, but it is what it is. It's just one of those things that kind of stings, but humans are more important than the animal testing. I think saving the life of a child who has cancer is more important than a mouse. But I know a lot of people, some even watching this, that feel differently. But this, we don't even have to have that discussion because this eliminates animal testing, which is unbelievable, really. Now, why is this important? The average drug cost $1 billion to make. It's actually 2.6. Discovery, $1 billion. AI-driven discovery is often basically under $100 million. Wow. And it's 5 to 7 years for traditional drug design to get to clinical trials, to isolate the compound, to get the funding, to test it in the animals, to do all this, to do all that. 5 to 7 years to get 2 clinical trials. AI is 12 to 24 months. Wow. And it takes the cost down 90%, and it takes the design timeline down 80%. It's just unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And so there are a handful of companies that really do this, and we're going to be talking about them tomorrow on the webinar. A lot of them are private. 2 of them are public. One is backed by NVIDIA. One is backed by Bill Gates. It's really interesting. And both of them are the leading companies in my view, if I had to predict which of all the companies succeeds in the long term, these are the front runners now. But there are some other ones that are in the mix too, that have a lot going for them too. And we're going to be talking about this wild opportunity given to us by actually President Trump, because it was really President Trump in his first administration that gave us Operation Warp Speed, this brilliant plan to get COVID vaccines. No matter what you think about COVID vaccines, the way we designed and marched them through development was revolutionary. It's just astonishing. And so it's truly an unprecedented accomplishment at the time. No matter what you think of COVID vaccines, that's not relevant. The fact that we marched through, so we're taking those lessons and we're going to apply them. And this should create a boom in drug discovery. Just a boom. It's really remarkable. Tomorrow, I'm going to talk to you about some of the things that AI has already discovered quickly in cancer work and all this other stuff. Anyway, that's all I have for today. Have a wonderful Monday. I will see you tomorrow.